I will take it! I will take the ring to Mordor.
You have my bow.
And my axe.
You also have my sword.
What?
Wait, let this play out.
And you have my ninja stars.
Who are you?
And my knowledge of the tax code.
No, we don't need anything.
You have my array of Herbalife products. But if you set of 5 friends, it really just starts to
No!
snowball.
Stop!
I know what it is you saw. For it is also in my mind.
Now they say that bad ideas refuse to die. Drinking and driving, collecting modern comics, or your girlfriend saying she wants to try something new.
International Women's Day.
And given Warner's plans to continue to violate Tolkien's work, despite fans' rejection of War of the Rohirrim and the decimation of Amazon's Rings of Power, there's only one thing left to do.
Yes, that concludes negotiations.
So triple the butter as Warner triples down as we examine the latest middle finger to Middle Earth in Warner Studios' presentation of Lord of the Rings, Shadow of the Past.
The battle for Middle-earth is about to begin.
Set more than a decade after the death of Frodo Baggins, the story follows fellow hobbits Sam, Merry, and Pippin, who set out to retrace the first steps of their adventure, while Sam's daughter Eleanor seeks to unearth a long-buried secret that almost ended the War of the Rings before it began.
And Gandalf the Grey rides to Isengard, seeking my...
And while original Lord of the Rings writer Philippa Boyens has been assigned to this project, in March of 2026, Peter Jackson announced that this film will include new writers such as The Rise of Skywalker's Peter McGee and his father, former late-night talk show host Stephen Colbert.
You got to be joking!
And unfortunately, Warner's inability to adhere to the lore now seems beyond doubt, not only for its questionable casting in the Harry Potter television series, but for Philippa Boyens' failed feminist fantasy of War of the Rohirrim and the hunt for Gollum's director Andy Serkis, despite his stated reverence of George Orwell's Animal Farm. Not only repeated Boyens' mistake of injecting new characters into the lore, but completely rewrote the story while openly dismissing these concerns as, quote, minimal changes, but consistent with the source material.
The consistency of squirrel droppings.
And given Philippa Boyens and Andy Serkis' willingness to create characters out of whole cloth and inject their personal politics into established lore, including depicting prominent figures who reject their ideology as villains, with the involvement of Stephen Colbert, I can only imagine what this one's gonna look like.
It's time to restore order to these great lands and make Middle-earth great again.
Now, nothing would surprise me about Warner Studios at this point, and in my opinion, between Warner, Philippa Boyens, and Andy Serkis,
3 monstrous trolls, and they were all arguing amongst themselves about how they were going to us.
And while I can't be certain how this movie turns out, I can guess how well the trailer will be received on YouTube. Thank you for watching, and as always, remember, when they decide to clutch their pearls, we'll provide the necklace, right here on Salty Buttered Bags.